Hey guys, it's I Teach Math here. I know it's been a while, but I am back with a video for you all. Today we're going to be talking about convert between measurement systems. I'm going to do two problems for us, but what I want to do is give you a background information. When we are converting between measurement systems, we have customary and metric relationships. So for length, the type of measure which of length, you have 1 inch, which is a customary unit, is approximately 2.54 centimeter, 2.54 centimeters in metric units. So it's very important for us to know those things. So if you're in my class, you have a chart on page 320 that you can refer back to as it relates to the problems that you're going to work out. And if you're not in my class, you can always find a chart so that you can learn your metric units and your customary units, the basic ones that we use on a daily basis. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. The first problem we're going to work with, we're going to convert 17.22 inches to centimeters. If you notice, just I'm not really saying this number properly. I'm just saying 17.22, and I'm not going to say any of the other numbers properly simply because for time's sake, and I just think it's going to make my video go by faster. So anyway, convert 17.22 inches to centimeters, and it says round to the nearest hundredths if necessary. Okay, so that's if it's necessary. So what we want to look at is the fact that we're going from inches to centimeters. So if you're in my class, I wrote a word and I said relationship. I wanted you to just give me the relationship before you try to solve any problem. So if you're looking at your chart, you know the relationship between the two is that 2.54 centimeters equals 1 inch. So that is something that we know just based off of our chart. We know that 2.54 centimeters is definitely equivalent to 1 inch. So that's something that will be very helpful to our problem. So once again, since 2.54 centimeters is approximately 1 inch, we're going to multiply by 2.54 centimeters all over 1 inch. Okay, so if you remember in class, I kind of tried to give you this overview, and the overview is just basically I set up the problem for you, and I'm going to go ahead and move from this screen, so I hope you have this down. But we're going to multiply by 2.54 centimeters over 1 inch. Keep in mind what we're converting. We're converting 17.22 um, inches. And I told you that sometimes that you will get a problem that may look like this. And we leave that blank because we're trying to figure out the answer in centimeters. And I told you to rewrite the problem and change the equal sign to multiplication and then now. That bar lets us know that we're going to create a unit ratio. We're going to create a fraction so we can multiply um, these two things together. So notice in the beginning we found out the relationship 2.54 centimeters is approximately 1 inch. So the numbers, like I told my class, the numbers correspond with its unit. So if centimeters is here, we're going to put 2.54 centimeters here. We're going to put 1 inch here. This gives us an opportunity to divide out the common units. And the common units is inches. So once you divide out the common units, your final answer is approximately, and that means just about, 43.7388. And don't forget to add in your unit, and it's centimeters, okay? So if we were to round it to the nearest hundred, the answer will be 43.8. I'm sorry, 43.74. Okay, 43.74 centimeters. So that is the answer to this particular question here. So now I'm going to put up another question, and I want you guys to answer it yourself. Make sure you refer back to your chart. and answer it yourself and then come back and check. So here's the problem. So we're going to convert 828.5 milliliters to cups. And you're going to round to the nearest hundreds if necessary. So pause the video for a second and see if you could match your answer with mine, okay? So going back to our chart, we know that 1 cup is approximately 236.59 milliliters, which means we're going to multiply by 1 cup over 236.59 milliliters, okay? So now let's go ahead and set up that problem. Keep in mind, I told you that you are going to have to set up a problem, and if it's already set up like this, 828.5 maybe equals, and it'll have milliliters right here, equals cup. You're just going to rewrite it, and you're going to change that equal sign to multiplication sign. And now we're good to go to write our unit rate or our fraction that we're going to multiply here, which is given to us right here. So if you notice that cup is at the top, we're going to write 1 because that number corresponds with cup. This is the relationship. We're only focused on the relationship so that we can convert. And then at the bottom, we're going to write 236.59 milliliters, which will give us the opportunity to divide out. Now you're going to do 828.5 times 1, which is going to give you 828.5 over 236.59. And I'm just going to put cups here. So we're going to divide these, and when we divide, the answer is going to be approximately 3.5 cups. Alright, so I hope you guys got that answer correct. Thank you so much for watching my video. If you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe. I teach math